Still rocking the Rise of the Beast hype, we're going to look at Kingdom Optimus Primal, the Netflix version. What are the differences? I have no idea. This toy rocks, but as a method of keeping viewer retention, there is one caveat with this toy, which we'll talk about later in this video, so I hope you're still watching by then. I never grew up with Beast Wars, so I guess it's not that surprising that this is my very first Optimus Primal toy. Just because I didn't grow up with Beast Wars doesn't mean I don't respect the character of Optimus Primal ever since I first saw him on the Hasbro website watching the Beast Wars intro in 2007. Oh, especially when Beast Wars was on Netflix 10 years ago. Like, I honestly really do like that it was brought back for Power of the Primes, even though a lot of people were very annoyed. Honestly, I kind of want a Deathsaurus from that, but it's whatever. My most favorite thing about this toy is that he's got the hidden blasters in his forearms, and it kind of amazes me that there was room in the budget for this. In my personal opinion, I think this figure symbolizes all of Kingdom as a whole, because Kingdom is a weird toy line if you think about it, because Beast Wars toys, after a drought of nothingness for God knows how many years? Shifting gears by a lot, we're going to talk about the head sculpt for once. It looks directly out of the show, and honestly, I feel like I can hear Gary Chalk's voice coming out of it. No, he's not in this video, by the way. I'm not that big of a YouTuber. Optimus Primal has his shoulder cannons, which, by the way, are blast effect compatible, which is always nice, and the fact that they actually remembered the nubs because after Kingdom, they completely forgot to add them. Which naturally brings us to the accessories, so Optimus Primal comes with both of his swords, which you could tap to his back, which is appreciated, but why would you want to do that?
I'm going to do the articulation for Optimus Primal, so you can look up. You can't look down, just look straight into your soul. Shoulder cannons can go down, or if you move these out of the way, it can go even more down, but I don't know why you'd want to do that. It's got butterfly joints. We could get to that later. Arm goes all the way around. Arms go out very tightly. Bicep swivel. The elbows go more than 90. Wrist swivels. The hand can open, both of them. Waist swivel goes all the way around, most of your transformation, but it's always appreciated. Butt flap moves. The leg goes that far forward. Gets that far back. It's really tight. The legs go out. Also really tight. Also, depending on how you use the thigh swivel, locks it in a certain way or whatever. More about 90 knees. It's got like a boot cut transformation joint thing. I think it's mostly for transformation, but I don't know, I don't use it. Then the legs can go up and down, but when you move them all the way down, they lock in place because it's like a ball joint locking system thing. Then you can use the ankle tilts. This is a major flaw of the toy. It's not the toy's fault, it's the design's fault, but it also works as a design, so I don't know, I'm not really mad about it. Oh yeah, also the monkey toes can go down. I don't know why you'd want that, but it's there if you want it.
I'm going to do both of us a solid and do the comparisons quickly. So Optimus Primal with all the Maximals and all the Predacons.
Alright, we're going to do the transformation for Optimus Primal. And what's interesting about this video, we're going to have two separate transformation sections because surprisingly there's two versions of the gorilla mode. We'll do the easiest version, the easiest one first. So since I still haven't done the podcast episode 3 video, might as well talk about Rise of the Beasts. So it's already been out for quite a while, so I'm just gonna talk spoilers. I assume the movie's been out for a while, you could have seen it, so yeah, I really like the movie. It's very good. I liked Optimus Primal in it, especially. He's quite the powerhouse that he should be. And really like the G.I. Joe ending. It was like a thing me and my friend manifested before Rise of the Beast even was announced, that that fucking John Cena's character in the Bumblebee movie was going to be Duke or something like that in the Bumblebee movie. And who knows, maybe that might be true after all, but obviously could be way wrong. And we have finished the first version of the Gorilla Mode.
The front of the Gorilla Mode looks amazing and fantastic almost, but then you turn it to the side and what the fuck is that? Exaggerations aside, the proportions are off. That's what it is.
Alright, we'll come back to the life sections because we're not done with the transformation just yet. Now we have to do the other version of the Gorilla Mode, which is also just as problematic. So yeah, Rise of the Beasts. Can't wait to have the toys for that movie besides Bumblebee, because that movie made me care about all the characters. That made me kind of want all the toys. So Hasbro did their job, I guess. Not only did I get a cool movie, but also made me want to buy the toys. And yeah, so expect more Rise of the Beast reviews in the future. Probably more at the end of this year, maybe, or maybe more next year. I have no idea yet because I don't have any other Rise of the Beast toys except Bumblebee still. So yeah. Anyways, here's the other Gorilla Mode. Let's talk about it.
Well, technically, this version of the Gorilla Mode is more show accurate. This is my least favorite of the two because it looks like his knees are broken. You can also put the swords on the back still on either version of the Gorilla Mode, but I chose this version because it's a lot more clear to see. Next to Megatron, it somewhat alleviates the pain of having to see his legs like that, but it's only minuscule of a change. Getting into comparisons, here's Optimus Primal with all the dinosaurs. Next to all three of the fossilizers that aren't exclusive and the ones that I own. Next to all the arachnids and the insects. And last but not least, next to the panther, the rat, and the whatever Airazor turns into. Well, that's the end of that video. I was thinking this video was going to take ages to do, which ends up being every single video at the end of the day, but it's over. You watched it. I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoy talking about Kingdom / Netflix Optimus Primal. They're both the same toy at the end of the day. They look exactly the same as far as I can tell. But yeah, that's it. I don't know when I'll be talking about Optimus Primal in the future. Definitely when that leader class toy gets into my hands from Rise of the Beasts. And speaking of Rise of the Beasts, I can't wait to get all of the Studio Series toys for that because they look like tons of fun, like Optimus Primal, like I was saying. Especially 102 Optimus. Like, I want it now. But I have to be patient. But it'll come my way eventually, right? Like most things do, like this Optimus Primal actually. Because I got them at Ross. I didn't have to pay scalper prices, which is amazing. But yeah, anyways, check out all the links in the description below for all the things I don't do on YouTube, especially the second channel on YouTube, which I haven't uploaded to in a long-ass time. Explaining why I haven't done podcast episode 3, which I should do pretty soon, because I really want to talk about Rise of the Beasts and Across the Spider-Verse, especially that I've been watching Germo, like, a lot recently. But yeah, that's about it from me. I've been Halo Nuva. I appreciate you watching, especially because I'm a smaller YouTuber, and I also appreciate if you watched even smaller YouTubers than me, because you gotta spread the love. So, other than that, I've been Halo Nuva, as always, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video when I talk about assorted items, as in more than just a Transformer, more than just a Marvel Legends toy, just a bunch of random shit. Huh. Paleotrix's head looks oddly familiar.